Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this 10-over match between the Chennai Super Kings and the Rajasthan Royals. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Despite the conditions, the captain's asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling, sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Wow, that's missed the lot. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. That's the over. The Super Kings are 6 for none. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Finds the fielder with that shot. Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Sampson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a punch.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and have answered with full honours.
Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack. Beats the field with a great shot.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind it too much. He got it right. It just might get that wicket. The Royals with a massive shout. Massive outside edge. Needs to be on target. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
The first wicket gone. The opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Doesn't beat the infield. 10 runs out in that over. The Super Kings are 42 for 1. Sharma from the pavilion. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like they're carried.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, that's a wonderful straight through the covers.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, catches it away to the boundary.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. But on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Incredible. What a grab. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. As simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. That's a boundary save for sure. Nice shot, straight to gully. Trouble. Great run out.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Straight to the fielder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Perfectly timed. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of the over. The Super Kings are 84 for 4. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end. Ravindra taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. No, terrible shot. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's a confident appeal. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Completely done by New York. A great bowling.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Couldn't get it through the field. Good pick up, big chance. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. misses everything. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Really disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Oh my, that's racing away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Rana from the Reliance end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off. Should get a single. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Can't get that outside the ring field. Patirana ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. No shot offered. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that is absolutely calm. The ball hurtling towards the pads, and the batter didn't even play a shot.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to the end.
And with that wicket, it's a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. It's quick onto that in the infield. Perfectly timed.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Wow, that's missed a lot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Last ball.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. And that's the end of the innings. The Royals have been set a target of 98 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right.
Pathirana coming in. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Got that away nicely.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Samson watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Smacks that away through the gap. Playing all those shots in that over, a very expensive over.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Ahmed, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Needs a dot ball.
Edged it, no one there. Would be four. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Cuts that off well in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Go through, tie in the air, fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. They've gone up here. Nearly gets the edge. Ahmed with a great delivery there. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Royals, 30 for none. Patirana from the Reliance end. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Goes over the top with that shot.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. The Royals are 49 for none.
How will he reply?
Straight to the fielder. On the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes. Might look to go big again here.
Doesn't beat the infield. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 8 off it. The Royals are 57 for none.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Ashwin from the Reliance end. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Ashwin is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg, though. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
End of the fifth, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Going with spin now. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible.
Sampson goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest. Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
The batting side have fallen short by none. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember...
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. That was a mighty win. Really too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.
Well, there's only one team really in it today.
You need more practice.
good afternoon to you all. You join us for this 5-5 between the Chennai Super Kings and the Rajasthan.
Probably not a bad toss to lose. The decision is to bat first, but I reckon having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision.
Patirana to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Wow, that's missed a lot. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 8 off it. The Royals are 8 for none. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Jaiswal watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh my God. Okay.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of the over. The Royals, 14 for none. Gaikwad, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Sampson drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Got that away nicely.
That really wasn't a great delivery. It was seen early and dispatched.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Punch down the ground, mid-off to mid-on in pursuit. Massive chance. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. That's a boundary save for sure. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Straight to the fielder. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Everyone's gone up. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Good shot. Beauty. It's a really strong appeal. Not sure I heard anything, though. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Archer coming in.
Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Square cut, finds point. No run. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Trouble. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Crack. Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over. 7 off it. The Super Kings are 7 for none. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Oh my God!
Ball very close to the edge, but I think there was some air between the bat and the ball. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. And out. 2 wickets. 2 balls. There'll be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Patrick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there and it got what it deserved.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over, the Super Kings, 15 for 3.
An excellent over by the batter, but the bowlers just reined them in a tad.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Misses everything. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Wow, that's missed a lot. Huge edge. Hasaranga with a huge appeal. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Going with spin now. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Jadeja ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Jadeja has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Reach up.
Oh, yes, holds onto that under huge pressure. They've done it.
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. It felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a brilliant win.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.
മനസ്സിലൊക്കെ ആദ്യത്തെ കമന്റിൽ കൊണ്ടിട്ട് അതിന് കളി ഊട്ടാതിരിക്കുക സ്റ്റിമുലേറ്റ് வருமா வராது இதுல அவங்களை ஆட விட்டு
Good afternoon to all. We're here at the Adelaide Oval.
Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
Parthi Rana coming in.
ரைட் அது அச்சு தரத்து